Hey, so there is something that you're here to do, and you're absolutely capable of your calling. But the question is, do you know what it is? I completely believe that every single person on this planet is here for a reason. There is meaning to your life. You fit a particular place on this planet, okay? And you've known it from birth, but life has happened. Life has happened and it's taken you off course. Sometimes you feel a bit lost, you feel a bit overwhelmed by all the things that you feel dragged into here, there, and everywhere. People wanting your attention, people wanting you to show up and be all things to them because you are someone that people see as powerful and strong. They see you as a leader, they depend on you. However, there's a part of you that feels as though this isn't what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. But the question is, do you know what you're here for? Do you know why you're here? Have you taken the time to really get clear on what it is that you are here to do? Or are you being pulled from pillar to post because this seems to be the practical, reasonable thing to do, and so you keep going along with it, but there's a hunger, a thirst inside of you to actually figure out why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing? And this is the thing, I think it's absolutely key that every single person actually figure that stuff out, because as I said, I do believe that you have a particular role to play on the planet. There is a specific thing you're here to do. There are specific people you're here to serve. But in some ways, I don't know, because yes, I know that for most of us in this community, you want to make a difference. You do want to serve people, blah, blah, blah. There's that spiritual desire inside of us to, spread love. But it's not just about that, okay? It's not just about that. First and foremost, it's about your self-expression. It's about you being, it's like we're created in the image of the divine, okay? It's about you being as fully you as possible. And this is the thing, whether you have grand ideas of changing the world and changing people or not, just you being you properly, you is enough. It is enough, because then you will impact people just by being who you are. And that's why, to me, it's critical first and foremost for you, because that's the only way you're going to feel fulfilled. It's the only way you're going to experience true happiness. It's the only way you're going to feel like this is the right path for me. You wake up in the morning and you're feeling like, yes, I am on track. And then, because you are comfortable in your own skin, you can't help but start to impact people around you. You can't help but start to make a difference anyway. And we need to step up. The world that we live in right now, yeah, it's going through its own evolution and all of this stuff. And some would say, we all, and I still kind of say, yes, when it comes down to it, we all each have to figure out our own stuff. And in the figuring out of our own stuff, we do impact the world. But you know what? We need to just kind of speed up a little bit in figuring out why we are here and what it is that we're here to do. And I can help you with that, okay? This is something that I work with people to do, is to help them get clear on what their purpose is, help them get clear on the things that are kind of keeping them stuck in place, doing stuff they don't necessarily want to do, help them get clear on, that connection with divine, because I personally do believe that you need to live from a place of intuition, okay? Not just all the logic and all the reason and all of that stuff. That's great. I'm not saying put it aside. But I am saying that you do want to come from you want to be intuition-led, you want to be spirit-led, you want to have that connection, you want to understand how to step into that. You want to get clear of the stuff from your past, from your present, from your religion, some from your family, all the stuff that, some of this stuff you don't even know yet is getting in your way, and then you start working with someone like me, and the truth is I can pinpoint exactly where it is that you're holding yourself back. And then we get clear, super clear on what it is that you're here to do. And for some of you, then the next step is to figure out how can we, for everyone, it is to figure out how can you build a life around it. For some of you, it might be your whole business. For some of you, it might just be something that you're doing around your career, or that you need to move career in order to make sure that you are living out of your calling. Or maybe it's something else that you're doing, but we'll figure that stuff out. But first and foremost, we need to figure out, what is the call on your life? What is your purpose? Because this is the thing, as I said already, you long for that too. You long for that. You want to know all of this stuff anyway. So why hold yourself back from figuring this out? So this is my invitation to you, okay? I've put something together. I have an itch in my neck. I've put something together for you called the transformation session, okay? Now, it is at rosemarynonnynight.com. Let me just put that link in here. rosemarynonnynight.com/transformation. Yes, it is a transformation session, okay? It's an up to 90 minutes thing where we dig deep into what is it that you're about, who are you, all of that stuff. And we figure this stuff out. We identify any kind of blocks or limiting beliefs that are holding you in place, give you some steps to move forward. This session alone is enough to start you on the path of transformation. For some of you, in fact, I've had lots of people say that just the session alone resulted in incredible shifts for them, okay? So that is step one. You go over to rosemarynonnynight.com/transformation, you book in a session, okay? It is not free, just so we're very clear. You book in a session. It is heavily discounted at the moment. Go and book in a session. Then we decide whether we want to work together going forward. Okay, now, as I said, for some of you, it's enough to have done the first session. For some of you, you'll realize, you know what, I could do with some ongoing support, or we'll figure out, because there's different ways we can work together ultimately. And then we'll figure out based on you and based on your agenda and what you want to make happen and how I can help you. Maybe I can't help you, whatever, we'll get clear on that. And then we'll decide what we want to do next going forward from there. But whichever way, just by attending this transformation session and going deep with me in this, that will definitely leave you feeling a lot more empowered to live the life that you're born to live. It will leave you feeling like you really do know what is next for your life, okay? The session alone will change you. So I invite you to go over to rosemarynonnynight.com/transformation and get yourself one of these sessions, okay? Again, it's rosemarynonnynight.com/transformation. We will, if we choose to work together, we'll be taking you through a particular process to help you get very clear about what your life is to be about, what is getting in your way, to help you optimize your environment, to help you learn the skills you need to learn in order to move yourself forward, and to make sure that you are living a life of fulfillment, of freedom, and of abundance. Okay, so go and have a look. It's rosemarynonnynight.com/transformation. I look forward to speaking with you if it's right for you. Until the next time, it's time to fight for and to deliberately design the life you're born to live because you absolutely want to. Much love.